welcome back once again. As I am barefaced, I am pretty sure I'm doing another tutorial for you today. And the fact that I don't know scares me a little bit, but I have an idea in mind. It's just whether or not it works. These are the bad boys I'm sticking to my head. One of these is still really quite warm. So if you would like to see how these bad boys are created, the tutorial will be out tomorrow. Oh god, oh, they stuck together. That scared the living crap out of me. If you would like to see how these are created, the tutorial will be out tomorrow. They are made out of latex and flour the same way that Ellie Max makes theirs. I probably could have made these a little bit smaller as I think they're gonna look quite large on my noggin. But however, if I push my hair on them, wow. If I put my hair around at the top of them, you hopefully won't be able to see that, so it shouldn't be a problem. But first things first, the hair is going up, then putting this handy dandy old headband on now. I think I'm going to stick these down with Suede just because that is my adhesive of choice. I'm also probably going to go around the edges with Suede, thickened Suede instead of latex. However, you could easily do this with latex. It just doesn't react with my skin very well. So when I get to that point, I will tell you when you could substitute some latex. Just with a little bit of Suede on a cotton tip, you want to put it where it's going to go on your face and on the back of the prosthetic. Wait for them to go dry and then smack it on and it should stay stuck. As per usual guys though, you do of course want to patch test anything that you haven't put in, wow, that's even flat of you, on yourself or anyone else, as people can have reactions. Suede is pretty good as it is a medical grade adhesive. However, never just assume that somebody is not going to be allergic to it. Because I've used latex many a times before, but as soon as I put it on my face, it just hates it. So on my arm, fine, chest, fine, face, it burnt like hell. So just always do a little bit on the skin, give it a couple of minutes, make sure that it's not reacting or going red, and then feel free to apply some more. I probably should have actually set these where I wanted them. Roughly there. Oh, let's just do roughly on the same side. No, thank you. The other side. While we wait for those two to dry though, how have you guys been? Long time no talk. I'm kidding, it's been a day. But still, lots can happen in a day. How have you been? How are you? Anything exciting happening in your life? For me, there's nothing that exciting happening in my life. I've just had a month off work, which was exciting, but I go back to work tomorrow. Obviously not tomorrow when you're seeing this tomorrow, a couple of while ago as well. A couple of weeks ago, as I have spent this month off prepping for Halloween to try and get you guys, yes, you very lucky people, 31 days of Halloween tutorials done for October, which I knew it was going to be hard, as I've attempted it once before and got like 8 done. I don't know what I was thinking that time, but this time I think I've got about 20 tutorials filmed, and I've got really a month and a half before I need to seriously freak out, because I won't have any more time. But I only need to get 10 more done and I can pump out a couple. I don't want to make it seem like I'm really just pumping heaps out. But today this is my third, I nearly put 4 fingers up, third tutorial that I am filming. And I am on a roll and I am loving it. I'm not going to tell you what the other tutorials are. Don't try and guess either, as this backdrop I have been changing the entire time. But now that the Suede is dry, let's go on and I'm gonna go there. These horns are always so much bigger than I expect them to be. Like making them on the plate that I make them on, I'm like, yeah, these are pretty goddamn good in size. And then it actually gets to me putting them on my head and I'm like, holy crap, I made these far too large. However, I kind of like it. It kind of looks goddamn badass. Take me home. Actually, the fact that you just heard me singing that, probably you can link a fair few tutorials together, because I've had it stuck in my head for days. And when I say days, I mean like long enough to drive me and my boyfriend completely nuts. Going up and touching up any of the edges that aren't a little bit stuck down. Try and not get Suede all up in your hair, unless you of course have a remover for it. Okay, so once the bits that you have touched up have dried, it's time to get on. I feel like my face looks dark. Like, hello. So this is Suede cream. This is what I use to blend the edges seamlessly. It is pretty much just thickened Suede. It kind of seems like a moisturizer, like hand cream consistency. Like, I don't think you guys can really see that very well, but it is thick. I'm just gonna dabba that on with a little sponge of some kind and just dab it around the edges. wait for it to dry, and then do another couple of layers, and it kind of just blends into your skin. This is where you could, of course, use latex instead. Latex can be quite thin, and I don't really recommend sculpting directly on your face with the thickened latex, as it is just going to take so long to dry. But you could do latex and some paper and kind of work the seams up. Okay, and if you are doing the Suede cream like me, stippling on, it's sometimes easier if you hold this with a bit like some tweezers and dab, just because it can get quite messy on your fingers. So while I wait for this to dry, I'm gonna get started on painting my face. Of course, I'll leave the top half till after. I'm not getting naked, just taking the straps off. Now I'm sure by now you can guess what product I'm gonna be using. That's right, the Bennight Creme Colour in red. I mean, I haven't technically specified what this look is yet, but I feel like you probably saw a clip at the start that had the finished product. I'm gonna zip my lips and get painting. Look how white my teeth are. Because I don't like mixing just black straight on, I'm mixing a little bit of red and black with a spatula just to get a nice deep dark crimsony red to apply as the contour instead. I realise I may not have made a muff. Almost heaven. It's not enough. So I'm just going in with the actual black Bennight cream paints and just contouring with that, as I completely disregarded what I said before and wanted a really drastic harsh contour. Okay, so now I'm going to set this with just some translucent no colour powder. Making sure that your eyelids are smooth and not creased when you set that, as the colour will stay however it is set. Going in with the Morpe 35C. Oui, CC. I'm going to contour. Now I'm thinking I might try and contour with like a more maroon colour.
Look at the director. Hey, look at
I've
him.
got the screen facing me. You can't see him.
I'm directing.
Okay. Now because I just want to contour a little bit more drastic, I'm going to go in with like a dark grey and just go right into the deepest spots. Now I'm going to take this duochrome illuminating powder by NYX in Snow Rose. Oh, look out. I like that glossy look, like almost a bit of a plastic devil. Now I don't think I want black horns, but I don't want white horns. So maybe I'll go grey. Grey at the base and go up. We'll try it. We'll see how we go, guys. Now I know I said I was going to do grey at the base, but I put it on the base and I was like, I think I want more. Now just with some black, I'm going in all around the base and just blending it up the top to make it seem a lot darker at the base of the horn. Now just with some red, I'm going around the base of the horn, just so you can really not see any of that latex that we started with. I kind of want to put a little bit of white on the top and try and make it a nice ombre. So now I'm going to do the eye makeup of this she-devil. Thinking maybe a smoky eye. I mean, I don't think you can do many other options with the devil other than a smoky eye. So I'm just starting with a light grey on this Zoeva 221 brush, which is one of the softest brushes I have ever felt. Like, it doesn't feel it to touch, but once it's actually on your eye. I find the Sigma brush can feel a little bit scratchy. I still really like how the Sigma blends everything, and this does a nice job too, but it just feels so soft. Now with Makeup Revolution Sophie Collaboration Palette, I'm going to take the shimmery one called Romance. Yeah, Romance. And I think I'm going to pop that on my lid. Then taking the everyday shade, I'm going to do the brow. Now with the dip brow in Granite. Yes, or just any black eyebrow product or whatever colour you want to make your brows, really. I think I'm going to have to do a black lip, which is the NYX Suede Alien. Putting a little bit of their Cherry Skies. Yeah. In the middle. It really doesn't make that much difference, so if you don't have it, don't worry, just stick with the black lip. Now I feel like I want to put just a little bit of highlight back on the top of my lip. I'm just going to go fix up the Cupid's bow a little bit. I put too much highlight on. Then you could of course put in some creepy black contact lenses. I'd recommend doing that at the start, not after, because you're going to have to muck up makeup trying to get them in your eye, unless you are a pro and you do what you want. Because I struggle so much putting the contact lenses in. Like, it can take 10-15 minutes to do one eye, and then the other eye just goes whoop, straight on in. Then I'm just going to put on a little bit of liner. This is the Model's Own Jewel one. I don't know what it's technically called. Just using the crayon end. So I've just popped on some lashes, popped on a wig, and there we have it. This is my finished devil look for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to see how these are made, I will leave the link for them down in the not in the comment section, in the description box below when it is live. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell wherever it may be, so you do not miss out on any of the 31 days of Halloween I have coming for you this October. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. As much as I don't really like latex prosthetics, these two took maybe 5 minutes, if that, to make prior to starting this. So they are really quite quick, really quite easy to make. I do go through the whole process of making them in the video that I will link it down below. So if you would like to see how they are made, go over, check them out. But thank you so much for watching once again, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.